Alright, we continue with Make It Right for Dark Souls 3. As usual, this will be a supercut of all of the big moments as we go here. So I'm going to sit back and I'll see you in a little bit. I remember these dogs being a big problem. Like, you got to kill them first or they come get you. It's really annoying if you try to go down that way first because the dogs will chase you. And they jump around shields. There we go. Hey, buddy. Hey, how's it going? You good? You good? Okay. There we go. I don't think I've ever noticed this sound before. That's not okay. That's creepy. Let's just keep going. Ah! Were you what was masticating? Oh! Well, I'm stupid. I just assumed that sound meant there was something inside here. No, it was these dogs eating these bones. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Sure, come on.
I should be dead. Yet you have
I'm over here, yo. Yo, I'm over here, buddy.
Yoel of Londo, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Thank you. Go back to the shrine and I'll get 5 levels from you later. It'll be great. All these pilgrims, like, this is a really cool set piece, too. These pilgrims that have all come to make pilgrimage to Londor. Or to, Lothric, and, like, they can't get up there, you know? It's really good. Really good. There's 20 strength. That should be good for strength for a little while. We might go, like, up to 25, but... Guess we should talk to some of the people in here.
Well, you're not alone. We unkindled.
This guy is voiced by the same guy that voices Amric in Final Fantasy XIV.
Gives me
I think his name's Hawk here.
And it'd have us seek the lords of
Hawkwood, maybe?
turn them to their molding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to loot the fire.
Collapse. Okay.
What a sick joke.
That's a really good line. What a sick joke.
And return them to their
I think it's Hawkwood. There's a really cool quest with him. We might do it. I don't know that we're going to, like, go get Grey Rat and do his quest and everything. Because I've done those before. Again, the whole point of the Make It Right is just to attempt the game again and see if my opinions on it change. There's Bloodborne guy. Tim of the Rosario.
Of the lords absconded, then these red eyes are for you.
Thank you.
To pillage embers, what else are unkindled ashes good for?
Sure. Thanks. Don't you have a... okay. Hello, sir.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords.
I probably should have come to talk to all of you before I went to go fight bosses, but it's fine.
In bewilderment, as I say, if substantiation be thy want, this sad cadaver.
I really like Ludlith, too. There's some really cool stuff with him.
Have a closer look. Listen, before I was a lord of sin,
Student of Transposition.
of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul, a forbidden art. 'Tis an art that grants powers once thought unattainable, most transposing kilns.
Yeah, so we need to go kill the Curse Rider Greatwood to get that. I think this shrine, again, there's a part of me that's like it shouldn't be called Firelink. That's a different place. I think it has a really good set of NPCs. I think when you look at, like, the games, DS1's NPCs are great, and you add to them as you go through your journey, right? DS2's NPCs, they're okay. There's some fun ones that you can get. I think the blacksmith is a lot of fun. Mirabelle, is that her name? Of Rosabeth, she's pretty cool. Other than that, though, the DS2 hub is just kind of empty for me. I think maybe it's because it's too big, and so everybody's, like, super spread out. The Demon Souls hub, I think, is really good, other than going up the stairwell to get to the Immortals. I think that whole area up there, are they called immortals or was it the something else? Like Innominats or something. Either way, I think all that area up there is really boring, but everything below that is really cool. I think those NPCs are really fun. And then Bloodborne's hub doesn't really have NPCs. You have the Eden Hall, the Great Hall, and there are some good NPCs there, but you really only have the two, I guess, in Bloodborne's main hub. So that's fine. And then here in DS3, you have some really interesting characters, but they're not like overstaying their welcome. You know, it's not like they're taking over the story. They're not super important, but there are things you can do with them, all of which are optional, you know? Hey, y'all, what's up? We're not going to do the levels now because we want to instead do those after it's more expensive to level up. It's my personal recommendation. Again, none of my problems with this game were with the story per se. I don't like how much it leaned on DS1, but my biggest complaints were with that aspect of it, the references, and then some of the bosses. And I'm hoping, as we go, that will change for me. So, when I first played through this game, I found this area abysmal. I thought this was like one of the worst, and I still, to a point, think this is one of the worst opening villages in a Souls game. Because of just how many of these guys there are. They're super easy to kill, so they're not even really a threat. But there's so many of them. And granted, they're not even hostile at first, so you can kind of just come in and clean a bunch of them out. But then you also have to deal with these ladies, these witches, which are really annoying, but once you know their moveset, they're not actually that bad. It's just annoying what they can do. And they have a little bit more health than you might be prepared for at this point, but they're pretty easy to deal with once you have their moveset down. I still think there's too many guys here. But, you know. It's not all bad. Because you get good souls this way. There we go. See, I haven't even gotten hit clearing them out now. It's not that they're a problem, it's just that they're annoying. And you kind of... At first, I thought you had to fight them every time. You don't. You can actually run past them completely. You just have to fight them the first time if you want the items. And then you just clear them out, get the items, and you're good to go. But, I get it. Like, if somebody wants to say, you shouldn't have 15 enemies in the first, like, big encounter in a zone. Oh, I finally got hit. I'd be like, yeah, sure, that's fair. I don't blame you for that. I think it's very different from, like, the Undead Parish. Wait, what did we just get? We got, like, 3 things, and I wasn't paying attention at all. One of which I think we got an Ember, we got an Estus Shard. We got the hat a minute ago. Oh, come on now, dude. What are you doing? Where did you even come from? Wait, are you alive? No. Okay, you're dead. Cool. Just in case. And, like, there's a lot of enemies in here, but they're all very easy to kill, so I think it balances out fairly well. They are kind of an Estus tax in a way that I'm not super fond of, but again, I'd be killing them in one hit if I was one-handing or two-handing this weapon. So, I can't complain too much about it. There are definitely other games where it's a problem. Ow! Please stop. Please stop. It'd be great if my Estus could heal for more. I thought I got far enough away from that. There's the trap. I really hate ambushes in these games because, like, once you know they're there, they're not a problem. You just systematically tear them down. And that's not just a problem with this game. That's a problem. DS2 is way worse about it. But it is a big issue for me with the Souls series. DS1 has a little bit in the Catacombs and in Orlando, but for the most part, DS1 is, like, really reasonable with it. Oh, come on. Buddy? Wait, was there something I could do there? There was a prompt. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, this is the one you can get grabbed in, right? Where you... Alright, could you stop, please? I hate fighting these things so much. Oh, you just stop it! It can knock you off the ledge, too. That's just a thing that it can do. Well, now we can't get into it. And maybe, I think it's an empty one we get into anyway. But there definitely was a prompt there. Alright. Well, we made it through that big area with all those enemies without ever taking damage, and then now, here we are. Yeah, it's this empty cage you can get into, right? If you come up behind him. Yeah. I don't even remember what this does. I just remember this being a thing that you can do. Why is it a thing you can do? You know what I mean? Like, why? But sure, we'll do it. It's cool. I wish more of the games had stuff like this. Because, like, this is a really cool thing. Like, Bloodborne has a moment like this. Where you can do something really dumb and it's great. Although, to be fair, with Bloodborne, you can also do it accidentally. I guess you could accidentally do this, too, if you just walked up. Not knowing what was going on. This is how you get the Mound Makers, right? The Purple Covenant. Above us is the Curse-Rotted Greatwood.
Well, what's up? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk. Or
Oh, you
perhaps
know.
You are a hollow, posing as otherwise?
You think I am? No. Oh, no.
No, no, of course you're not. That's what you mad fools always say. But we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so. Beware, the shackles of the gods are fragile. You might need this.
Mound Makers.
Here to pile up your victims, for that will form your anchor.
Thank you.
When you go mad, they'll be your family. You'll go. Take my advice.
Yeah.
This pit is for
The only way out right now.
and for you.
Yeah, see, here you could rank up in the Mound Maker Covenant. Which is like, that's cool, you know? It's a cool hidden covenant locked away. We could have gone back to the shrine, I guess, and leveled, but it's fine. Alright. Now we can run past these guys. Because we have no reason to fight them. Roll. There's a bonfire over here. Why are those barrels, or crates, barrels? Why are those crates blue? Ah, you stupid jerk. Yep. I'm not fighting you. I'm just going to drop down through here. So this is the first one where I was like actually angry. Because like the gargoyles one was dumb. And I didn't understand it. But I was actually angry at this one. Why is there a sunlight metal here? And why is there Estus soup? What does that mean that you can make Estus soup? Did Solaire get turned into soup? What's the goal here? What was the purpose of this? And then if you look at the sunlight metal, and like, well, Trey, you're overthinking it. Clearly, that's what it is. But like, look at the description of the sunlight metal. Because clearly they wanted to, or the didn't they give us the Sunlight Medal too, or is it just the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant? Like clearly they wanted you to be able to get this early on, so that's why they put it here. Ancient talisman depicting a holy symbol bestowed upon the Warriors of Sunlight, equipped to pledge oneself to the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant. Warriors of Sunlight are brilliantly beaming cooperators who place their golden signatures to help those in need, where it is their duty to deliver a great conquest to their summoner. But it's like, it's a patch, like off of a shirt, like off of Solaire's shirt, that was sitting over here on the rack, where they would have killed somebody wearing that patch that was a part of the Warriors of Sunlight. That's why it feels bad to me, because it's like they turned somebody into soup, and they're insinuating that they turned Solaire into soup. And I like Solaire, so I don't want Solaire to be soup. And what's the point of making Solaire soup? There's no reason for that, so why do it? Why would you do this? Why would you make Solaire soup? I think that was the backstab animation, but it didn't trigger a backstab? That was interesting. To clarify, still don't like that they made maybe Solaire, maybe soup. That doesn't sit right with me, personally. Let me know in the comment section if I'm just wrong and that's supposed to be somebody else, but it sure seems like it's supposed to be Solaire. Also, in my head, that was a bonfire as well, but it's not. It's just the soup. It's just Estus soup. Oh, boy. Here we go. Keep thinking there's something in one of these. Maybe not. Oh, oh, come on now, game. Oh, yep. This is what I'm talking about how many enemies there are. Like, they're not a huge problem, but it is still really annoying how many enemies there are here. I'm a quality over quantity kind of guy. I'd rather have some really cool fights than to fight a bunch of really weak enemies, personally. But that's just me. Okay, sure. You just want to land on me, lady? That's fine, too. Oh, I should have been hit by that, I think. But okay, I'll take it. Oh, here we go. Roll! I timed that roll just right. There we go. There we go. There's a bonfire down here, though. I remember that much. Oh, I missed it. That crimson crystal lizard's going to get away, too. Light it up. Yep, that's what I wanted to trigger, was the Hodrick invasion. And we'll take him on, and then we'll rest of this bonfire. And then we'll kill that boss up ahead. Alright, come on, Hodrick. Come on, I'm gonna fight you over here. I'm not going out there to fight you in front of that guy. Come on over here. We do so little damage to Hodrick. Oh, I was pretty sure I had that timing right, but okay. Ow. Ow. There we go. That's some good damage. Oh, come on. My lock got taken off. Not so sure about that one, but okay. Sure. My lock! Again! Stop taking my lock off! Dang it! Oh, great. He powered one in. If he hits us now, it's going to hurt a lot. I should have pressed that advantage and pushed him off the cliff. Oh, no! We're dead. Because we're going to lose Locke again from this. Yep, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Yep, we're dead. I hate NPC fights in these games so much. I love this, by the way. The visual storytelling right here. Of like, hey, something's happening here. You should probably be careful. And then like you go in and you're expecting a boss fight, and instead you hear it. You hear that sound, and you see that happen. You're just like, oh, okay. So what you're supposed to do is wait to come back and get all these after you've become friends with him. But like that's lame. Why would we? Ow! Why would we do that? This is way more interesting and difficult. We need to heal really badly. Grab this one. Yeah, the range on those is actually really powerful. But I want this item. Set. Then I would like to heal, please. Thank you. We'll grab this one. Okay. Then we'll move forward. There's some of them I don't really bother grabbing. Oh, come! I was trying to. Why wouldn't I want to lock onto the guy closest to me, game? Oh, I swear sometimes. At least you waited patiently for no reason. I appreciate that. Thank you. There we go. Scythe. Alright, well we used all our Estus before we got to this fight. But we picked up all those items too, so that's what's important. Boss fight up ahead to the left, door to the right. I don't think we have the key yet, so we'll go ahead and just grab the door. And then we could go ahead and give the boss a try, I suppose. Let's go back and spend our souls, and then we'll come back and give the boss a try. Alright, so now we avoid all conflict. And go straight to the boss. Wait for a second while the shot comes down. Then we go. Why are you in the doorway now when you weren't before? Why are all of you right here? Okay, buddy. Thank you for clearing the way. Ow, come on! Game! Come on! Fine. We use 2 Estus before we even get to the boss fight. Okay, I legitimately hate this boss fight. So let's give it a go. I think this boss fight's bad because of the way the boss's weakness works. There's very specific spots on the boss that you can hurt, and you just can't hurt other places. Like at all. And so you have to deal with the boss moving, and at the start of the fight at least, the ads, all while trying to break these pods. And I think I've got enough strength to be able to break them pretty quickly, but I'm not sure. Oh, roll away, roll away. Yeah, I should be able to break them in 2 to 3 hits. That's corrosion. That'll just break our equipment. Which is great. That's exactly what you want, you know. All your equipment to break while you're trying to fight a boss. I mean, that's a legitimate strategy for the boss. To try and kill you by making sure that you can't actually hurt it. I get it, but Still kind of annoying. So this is when he's going to break the ground. Thankfully, I don't think we take fall damage here. Yeah, no, we're good. So now it's just get in and break the rest of these. Oh, roll away, roll away. Avoid the arm. The arm will kill us if we're not careful. That arm too. Also, here's our mountain maker friend. There's one on the back too we still have to destroy. This fight can take what feels like forever if you get unlucky with his movements to be able to hit his spots. Okay, now we just have the one in front. Oh, there's the grab. That's unfortunate. I went for the kill. Got it. Whew, if you haven't leveled, that boss fight is so annoying. But once you've leveled enough to be able to kill those in a couple hits, reinforce your weapon a couple times, a lot easier. Whole lot easier. Alright, so now we have the kiln. We can give it to Ludleth. Dang it. Give it to Ludleth.
Oh, belike it is seen better days. Now, transposition.
And then we can make boss weapons. This is a pretty good greatsword if memory serves. This is also one of like the few DS2 references in this game. Which I feel like if they had balanced it between Demon Souls DS1 and DS2 references, I don't think it would have bothered me as much, but they did not do that. The Pontiff's Left Eye is a really good ring. We'll probably use it more than we would use the hammer, so we'll probably go for that. The spear's pretty good if memory serves. Yeah, because defeating foe, but we need more dex to be able to use it, so. The hammer's really powerful, but. Yeah, let's go for the ring. Okay. There we go. Level up. Let's go Dex Endurance. Right, and then I think she's got, because we can give the ash. That allows me to get the grave key. And we need the tower key still. Heal would be good. Get just enough in there to be able to heal as well. That wouldn't hurt. Alright. There we go. Alright. So we'll pick it up again. After the curse-rotted Greatwood. Bleh, going across the bridge, around and in front. To be able to go to the next area. But until next time, I've been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Dark Souls 3 has to offer.